I think I got my video figured out. Let's see.
Oh, it's back.
Oh my god!
The Hooter Man.
Oh, we're doing masks.
Oh, it's Halloween. This is our Halloween episode, right?
Man, for a second I was like, "That's some really good AR." Then I realized,
Yeah.
it's not AR.
No. There you
Well,
go,
shit.
Joe.
It's
I
our
have,
Halloween episode.
I have
Look,
That's awesome. I was not expecting
Come on,
everyone else
Tim.
to join in.
I have a Poe Dameron mask or helmet, but I can't wear headphones with it.
This horn is.
Best I
Yeah,
can do
it's
is get
fucked
my
up.
I can get my X-wing robe.
I can't do
X-Wing,
the whole episode.
pilot.
I can't drink my beer like this. Nice. What is that, Keith? I can't even tell.
It's just a skull. It's
I'm going to a Halloween party on Saturday, so I had to get something. And I always wanted to do the
Hooter Man.
the
Plague Doctor.
Plague Doctor, yeah. So this is my gimmick. My camera was not fucked up the whole time. I knew what I was doing.
You should have had that thing 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, I
Walk
know.
around outside.
I know.
with it.
I'm really bulling here. Yeah, I could have gone to the grocery store with this on.
You should, yeah, it'd be awesome. It'd be amazing.
All right, that's enough of that. I'm not going to wear that the whole time. I have a whole.
That's it?
Well, yeah, I'm not going to do a whole episode like that. I can't do that.
You didn't even do any of it.
No, we're talking about war.
Yeah,
He's got a point.
I'm Darth Nihilus.
Yeah, I'm Jordan Orwell.
All right. That was fun.
There's no mouth hole in this thing.
There's no asshole. There's no masshole. Okay, now
Wow.
my hair looks
Nacho
like crap.
Libre.
Oh, nice. Joe's got me beat on the mask situation. I only have the one.
I do have an Indiana Jones hat.
Oh, there you go. You got to wear it over your headphones, though.
Yeah. Does it really work?
No.
Not much.
No.
Let me switch my mic here.
Hello, can you still hear me?
Yep.
Probably hear me better now, actually. Or about the same. I don't know.
You're a little quieter, actually.
Yeah,
Really?
why?
I think I know. Hold on.
It's going to be another surprise.
No, I've got a giant microphone.
This is uncomfortable.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to wear that the whole time. if I were you.
It's really digging into my hyoid bone area. Ugh. Man, can you imagine wrestling in this? Can't even. You can't even open your mouth fully. That was fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's over.
Yeah. So how was the maiden show?
It was awesome. They're, always great. I do feel like Bruce sounded better this time than last time somehow. I don't know how that's possible.
Well, let's face it. Capital One is a much better system than
well,
Jiffy
saw
Lube
them.
Live.
That's
We
not
saw
where he
them in
saw
a-
them, though.
yeah. Last time I saw them was in an arena also.
Twice,
Oh.
both of it was the Philly and the
And Pittsburgh, yeah.
the disgusting Penguins arena.
We were discussing this, Tim. I was trying to figure out the last time I was at Capital One Arena, and I'm pretty sure it was Metallica's Death Magnetic tour.
Probably.
At least for a concert.
2009.
I may have gone to a Capitals game between then and now, but that's definitely the last concert I was at.
But I mean, anything cool in the set list? I mean,
Yeah, they
they-
they played some. They opened with Senjutsu stuff, so they opened with the first 3 tracks from Senjutsu. So
And that was it.
Oh, wow.
oh.
yeah, that's
I mean, we had looked up the set list prior, so we kind of knew what we were getting.
no, it was
Are
good
they-
though.
But they're doing some. I heard Klansman was on the.
I think everything else was off of the tour from before.
Okay.
Well, they had to drop some, but I don't remember exactly which.
Yeah,
one they
it's
dropped.
not as many, but I think everything they played last night, they played on
other version of Legacy of the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Okay. Good. Good.
I mean, it
good.
was still out of the
Feel-
same set, too. They had some Senjutsu, whatever it is. Great Wall, it's kind of a quasi... Well, I don't know if it's quasi. I don't know if they're going for ancient China or ancient Japan with that look. It's kind of a mix.
Pretty sure it's Japan.
I assume
Yeah,
it's
but
Japan.
the song Senjutsu is about the Great Wall. So, and invaders from the north.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
No.
what is Senjutsu like? What is the translation? Is it a Japanese or a Chinese translation?
No one's looked this up in a year?
I guess not.
No,
Yeah.
we did. I forgot. We did look it up though.
Yeah,
I thought it was like samurai type stuff or something like that. I don't know.
Oh.
The word itself means art of war. I guess is the translation in Japanese.
It says here it loosely translates to tactics and strategy.
Which is what that is about.
Anyway,
It's one way or another.
Yeah. No, they had they did the flight. I mean, Keith, you haven't seen any of the Legacy of the Beast tour stuff, have you?
Are you kidding? You know, I this is the first time I haven't seen Iron Maiden on a tour in pretty much a decade.
Keith and I
okay.
went to the Jiffy Lube show.
Oh, that's right. You were at the
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean that's the whole thing. Like you know, during that tour they played Sign of the Cross, Klansman. I think there was another Blaze Bailey tune, but it was incredible to like see them play. The
Greater
stuff
Good
that,
of God. That's the other one.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was really cool. It is kind of funny though. So a friend of mine mentioned, maybe playing the Klansmen in southern United States might not be the best idea for
he
them
made
to
a joke
really
about
be
that.
doing. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
not
remember
this
he
time,
might-
but last time in 2019, he was like, "Not that clan."
He's like not with. He's like it's with a C.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and they added some pyro to Flight of Icarus too. At the end, there's these like fireworks that go off from the ceiling. It was really cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I always get worried whenever I see, he loves those damn flamethrowers. Yeah, like I think he loves them a little too much.
You know what's funny? It does worry me. Like, what if he hit the big giant inflatable?
There goes
thing with
Janet Gears.
Yeah.
He was late on on the ending of
couple
Flight
times.
of Icarus because he was fiddling around with trying to get the one
I
arm
think that's on purpose.
into the
though.
holster. You think, and then getting the mic out of the.
I think it just they wait for his vocal cue because
Yeah.
he's got to put all the accoutrement away, and then so yeah. And there's two Eddies this time too. So there's the very first song Eddie comes out, which is crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's a first for them.
I would think.
Yeah, and then the Trooper they bring him out again. But yeah, he does the whole thing with he takes the American flag and it's actually a rifle and he shoots Eddie with it. Yeah.
Of course.
It's a lot of theatrics, but of course they put on an amazing show.
It's Maiden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, Janet Gears stole the show again.
With his spin moves.
Oh my god.
Pirouettes.
He whips the guitar with the guitar cord now, like the,
Oh my god.
the cable. He whips
What?
it instead of
He's like
picking it. To
Doing
like
this like
He added to his repertoire.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he got more annoying to watch.
I was trying to find clips of that online, but I couldn't find it. I was going to send it to you, Tim, but I couldn't find anything. And I tried to take video also because I was like, maybe I can. I filmed like just with my camera, like at my chest. I filmed like the last like minute of Aces High, just hoping he would do it, but he did not.
Oh man.
From the angle that we were sitting, we didn't know this until the Maiden came out, but the two guys like right in front of my line of sight were probably like 6'4", 6'5". I was like, oh, that's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Of
And
course.
then
Oh
the
yeah.
guy next to them rushed down into the aisle, and he was the one with the phone up there all night. I was like, this is fun.
That's how it always is.
Oh,
Yeah.
and there's Tim, there was no beer spill on us this time, and we didn't get like nothing
That's
weird
because
happen.
I was there, because I don't think I.
We didn't get cut off 6 times in line waiting for a T-shirt.
I need to be there for that. I'm the guy. I
But
have that gift.
the one thing that was kind of weird is we sat through the opening band and everyone was sitting where they're supposed to be sitting. And then, like, literally a minute into the first song of Baden's set, some random dude comes up and walks right between us and stands like we're 2 rows back. And so there's a little step down to the front row. And he stands like in the middle of the 2 rows between the chairs.
We're not like
there's
front row of the show. We're front row.
Yeah.
Like where the boards would be.
Right. So the side stage left, I guess.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Or stage right, whatever. Anyway. So he's standing like almost between Joe and I. He's like literally right next to me. And the motherfucker smelled like farts. I'm just going to say it.
It is a heavy metal
Naturally.
show. So, yeah.
And he was on his phone. He was like texting somebody the whole show.
He was on his phone. He had his browser open. He was looking at social media. Like, dude,
He did not belong.
I'm pretty
He
sure
was there the whole time?
Yeah.
No, there was
What?
a seat. There was a seat in front of us that nobody was in. I think he was kind of in that spot.
Yeah, that was probably his spot, but still, it was like,
Oh, my God.
move down. Like, there are people, there's a
Yeah.
spot there where you can stand. You're standing, like, between the aisles. It's really weird.
God. He
So
paid
there's
a lot of money
always
for that, too.
something, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You paid a lot of
Who
money to
knows?
sit on your phone the whole time.
I mean, that's the thing. You spend money on
Hey.
this stuff, and you don't even
that's the one thing, like,
experience it.
I love Maiden, but this ticket was just a little too pricey for me. I figured, I could skip this one.
Yeah.
I can't believe you spend that much fucking money and then do that the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's ridiculous.
I know we should tell the story about the food, too, Joe.
We went up.
Where'd you guys eat?
Well, we there's not a lot of options. I thought there would be a restaurant or something in that place.
In the arena.
Yeah, because we were like, it was raining. We're like, let's just fucking go in earlier.
Oh, I mean, there's so many
Get some
good
food.
there's so many good places like right around there.
It was actually okay because I ended up liking the opening band, so I was glad I got to see them. Within Temptation, from the Netherlands, but
Okay.
Yeah, they weren't bad.
they so we found a kiosk thing. I don't know what it was called because they just had those like generic, shitty arena
Yeah.
food stands every so
Yeah.
often. So the one that looked like it was a little bit better.
It was called a Hall of Faves.
I was looking for something without meat in it, and every combo was hot dog or chicken tenders.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, a $7 cup of fries. I was like, no, I think I can do better. So what was it called? Did you get? I guess you emailed.
Hall of Faves was the name of the place.
So we go up, and it's kind of dark, and there's just like 4 or 5 touch screens, like in a Sheetz MTO
Right.
or Wawa, and it was like all dark behind it. Like I just figured this was the styling of this place. I didn't fucking know. And Eric was even like, "You sure they're open? I don't know if they're open." I'm like, yeah, they're fucking open because the touch screens were working. I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to order some food." So I got something, paid for it with with the Apple Pay or whatever, and Eric did the same. And so we're standing there. We're sitting there like idiots, and these 2 women come up and they start to order food. And this girl that works at the not the Cap Center, the Capital One Arena, she like runs over to him. She's like, "No, don't order, it's closed." And
Oh, my God.
and they're like, "Oh, okay," because they'd started their order, and she kept telling me, "Yeah, this is closed. It's not up." And I'm like, "Hey, lady." That thing just took our money.
Yeah.
And she's like, what didn't y'all know that it was closed? It's
Like, how would we know? The thing was letting us
not
pay for the
really.
food.
It's
Yeah.
not like we're here every day to see when it looks like when it's open. And it's like, why are your computers up taking money if the thing's closed? Like, wouldn't that be the first thing you would do when you shut down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Turn your stupid computers off. But
Yeah.
anyway, it was. I ordered like 2 items. I think it was $30.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
I ordered
because it was the more gourmet stuff. I guess they could charge
right.
even
Well, that's
more
what we were
exorbitant
looking for,
prices.
something that wasn't hot dogs or pretzels or
Yeah.
which so I ordered, I don't know what Chico tots are, but I ordered Chico tots, which they're just fancy tater tots with like green onions and
Yeah,
And you didn't get it.
and I didn't get it. And,
No.
and a bottle of water, and that was $20 for that.
so so the girl can't refund our stuff. She has to call a manager over who can't do it either. She's like, well, we're going to have to do this on the back end. So here's my email address. And she writes it on Eric's receipt on the back. Just email me tomorrow and, we'll get it worked out.
You think I've heard back from her?
No.
You think I'm going to get my money back?
No. There's
I could dispute it with American Express. I think they would.
You should, you should actually be able to call your credit card and be like, hey, listen, this is what happened. And I mean, for $30 charge, they'll be like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, right. That's true.
But you should do it as soon as possible.
Well, it's too late to do it as soon as possible now.
So one way or another, so you guys were both starving and you ended up eating hot dogs.
Well,
no. I stopped eating meat, so I was looking for anything, and I found Papa John's cheese pizza, but it's really just some thing in a box that says Papa John's. It's not even Papa John's at those places. And I think that was probably $15 or something horrible.
I got the most underwhelming chicken tenders I've ever had in my entire life, with way undercooked French fries. So that was really good. That was $29 after the water that I got with it. Because I'm not paying the $17 it was to get a beer. Fuck that.
17?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well.
It was 17?
If I wanted a Bud Light, it would have been 16. But if I want not
a domestic, but a premium.
A Shock Top, which was the most crafty beer they had there, that was $17. So.
$17?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, they are 24-ounce beers, probably.
They're big beers, but still. I'm not paying that for. Nope.
God.
I can buy a 24 pack.
But you can buy an album. You can go buy a record.
You can buy half a shirt almost.
I was about to say, this shirt was $50, which I was like, God, $50. But I've wanted this shirt since I saw it at the 2019 show.
Man,
so I was like,
prices went up.
I know.
It was
That's
45
right.
when I got it.
This is old man concert talk.
$17
for a beer. Oh, geez.
I had to sit down. It was too much to stand up for. I had to sit down halfway through the show. My back.
I used to buy beer for $3.
Yeah. Anyway, it was good though. It was a good show. Of course, made noise.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
So, all right. Well, with that, let's get started.
Asmodeus, Satanas, Lucifer. Let's get rambling.
Welcome back to Somewhere in Time Podcast, everybody. SomewhereInTimePodcast.com. That's where you find us online, or you can go to YouTube.com/Somewhere in Time Podcast if you want to watch our episodes online. SomewhereInTimePodcast.com is where you find all of our
Make
stuff.
sure you use that subscribe button.
That's right, on YouTube. Smash it. Click that bell for your notifications.
Make sure you like every episode.
That's right. Tell your friends. All right. This episode, we're talking about Beastie Boys. Check Your Head is the name of the album. Before we get started, we'll do some quick introductions. I'm Eric. We've got Tim here.
Hello.
We have Joe here.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us on the podcast.
He doesn't normally sound like that.
I wanted to do some YouTube energy.
Yeah, there you go.
Start out with a hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
I'll start the show, next episode like that. And Keith is here.
Sup, homies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sticking with the theme of the episode.
We're doing a rap album, so
That's
you gotta,
right.
You know.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's play a little bit of this album here.
Well, you got to start with the very first track.
Yeah.
He usually does.
This next one is the first song on our new album.
Okay. So Beastie Boys is ad rock, vocals, and guitar, also known as Adam Horovitz. MCA on vocals and bass guitar, also known as Mike Yout, and Mike D on vocals and drums. It's Mike Diamond, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this album was produced by Beastie Boys and Mario Caldato Jr. Mario C. He's been mentioned a few times on the album.
Yeah.
It's follow up to Paul's Boutique, and it's probably my second favorite album by Beastie Boys. After Paul's Boutique. I mean,
Yeah, it's up there.
it's better than the first album, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, let's face it. I mean, let's face it. I didn't even know that Paul's Boutique existed. That's
crazy.
Let's face it. I like licensed like when all of a sudden the videos for this album started coming out. I think What You Want was the first one.
I think
I
so,
believe
yeah.
so.
Yeah, but one way or another, I'm like, oh God, but the Beastie Boys, what the hell is this band doing here? Where they've been? And it turns out they had been legitimately doing some incredible things, and I just wasn't paying attention.
I do think So What You Want kind of elevated them, because I don't know if they'd had huge hits with Paul's Boutique. That's probably what I didn't know. And it was a huge departure from.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing. Let's face it. Their first album. On the hell is the name of the damn Def Jam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was on Def Jam. They had, let's face it, they almost were doing a freaking Saturday morning cartoon. I mean, they were so enormous, and that's when Def Jam was just like, all right, white boys keep doing your fart jokes, and and that's what you're gonna do. And they're like, no, we're legitimate, and they're like, no, you're not on our label anymore. So I'm pretty sure, when Paul's Boutique came out, it did not have the marketing. It didn't have the push. It
was also like 4 years later, and people were kind of forgotten about them.
Yeah.
Was it 4 years or 2 years? Was it
3 years. Wait, which one?
3 years?
Which album is it?
Paul's Boutique.
Paul's Boutique was
From the
89,
first album?
right?
Yeah, it was
First time was
89.
86. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
3 years.
87.
Okay. Well, 3 years is still a long time.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a long time. Shake Your
Back
Rump
then,
was kind
anyway.
of a popular.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't even know enough Beastie Boys albums to tell you what my ranking is.
There's a lot.
I'm a pretty big fan.
I don't like the first album. Paul's Boutique, I kind of had forced on me from years later from a roommate, a stoner roommate. So I kind of grew to like it that way. But if I went back and listened to it now, it'd be a lot of like, oh yeah, this song, because I've never gone back other than the 1,000 times I heard it when I was living with
Well, Paul's Boutique we covered on this podcast.
Mike.
so-
Yeah.
But okay, well, yeah.
There was that.
Yeah.
I've never heard a Creator album before, and
We reviewed 2. Oh, good.
oh,
Wait, did we? We did this. This is only the
we've done
second piece.
3. This is the second Beastie Boys album we talked
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
But it was the same with this one. I don't know. Just it's the Beastie Boys. It's not.
Well,
yeah,
it's not really my thing.
as much as it might not be your thing, the fact that these guys legitimately, I mean, let's face it, they came from the New York punk and hardcore scene,
Yeah.
and they could play their own instruments. They started doing the rap thing, and now, like in this album, you really see a transition where they're
It's not like they're masters. I mean, there's no musical mastery out there.
they're not. I don't know. I mean, I think MCA
No, I mean,
is a pretty
I
damn
think-
good bassist.
I think most of the bands we talk about play their own instruments. So.
True, but I mean,
But we don't talk about rap bands very
play.
often.
Yeah.
Well,
Do a
that's
lot of hip-hop.
There's the issue for me. It's just, I'm not.
Well, I'm not the
It's not the
biggest.
genre for me.
I mean, I like some
Says
rap.
the
but-
massive Limp Bizkit fan.
Massive.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh
You're
yeah,
the one who you got me into them. It's your fault.
that's right.
It's kind of out of character for us.
They
to
play
talk
their
about
own
Beastie
instruments
Boys.
too, though.
That's true.
Yeah, it is kind of out of character. I mean, we've done a couple episodes like this in the past where it's not metal, but it's still like this
Yeah.
is the stuff that we were listening to.
But
at the
then
time.
again, also on this album, let's face it,
Some
you
of
look
us.
at In Threes, Namaste. I mean, there is so much other shit that going on
Oh, yeah.
here. Than I mean,
Yeah.
the amount of absurdity that kind of these guys sucked into the music, I think really kind of I don't know if you could say it really dramatically affected hip hop. I don't think it necessarily did, but it definitely brought in a whole lot of different kind of beats and styles that I don't think a lot of other DJs were using at the time.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Well, and I mean, it's kind of a skipping ahead, but it's not like I even dislike the album. It's just, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's there. I like it enough, but it's not. I don't think I'm going to go listen to it next week, or next month probably. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Yeah, I don't put this album on really at all, but I do. There's certain songs that if you're making
Yeah,
the
there's
best
certain
of
songs.
list,
Yeah.
you're
I
gonna-
mean,
you're gonna put those on.
flat out gratitude. I can listen to that song on repeat for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I love that goddamn song.
yeah.
It's good
I
stuff.
think that hands down is my favorite Beastie Boys song.
Well, that's the thing. Not to again, Joe. Not to jump ahead, but some of my favorite Beastie Boys songs are on this album by far.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, by far. Yeah,
it's possibly my favorite Beastie Boys song. Period is on this album. So
yeah. I think it is. Yeah.
And there are some.
Would
really
that
good
be
songs.
Professor Booty?
No, but I like that song a lot.
That song is good. But no.
No.
Oh, all right. Well, what song are you fucking talking about?
So what you want?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a great song. Let's see. This was the first album to feature Mark Ramos Nashita, who was also known as Money Mark. He helped with the keyboard stuff. This is a lot of stuff on this album that's got like heavy keyboards, right? Like those little interludes, those
yeah.
like instrumental jams where it's like if you listen to. I went back and I just was out of curiosity. It's like, what else does this guy do? And I looked up some of his stuff, and it's basically exactly what that stuff is, except without the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
It's just like instrumental, groovy, keyboard heavy stuff. So
So it's boring.
yeah, it's okay.
I'm gathering it. I'm guessing it's probably really background music. Boring.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, it'd be cool to have on like in the background if you're working and like
Yeah, that's what I
want
mean.
some music
I'm
on.
not. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I wouldn't turn
weed.
it off. There you go.
I think some of the. I think
There's
some of the
a
interlude
target
stuff-
audience.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Or
Some of the interlude stuff works. Some of the stuff works. Some of it really kind of
Yes.
doesn't on this album. It's like
Yeah, definitely.
okay,
Oh, we
Yeah,
skipped the
and-
album cover. Is there anything to say about that? I have nothing to say about it.
I mean, it's
It's
about the
perfectly-
most generic Beastie Boys album cover you're going to
Yeah.
get.
It's
for some reason it being black and white makes sense to me. It seems to fit.
Well, you could put any album name on the bottom there where it says "Check Your Head," and that could just be the next album. Like,
That's true.
Yep, that looks right. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't research this, but I do wonder if this was because this album obviously it features a lot of music that they didn't do before this, right? Like the punk stuff and the more
Oh yeah.
like almost not really jazz, but almost like just funky,
Lounge.
yeah, like lounge music.
Yeah.
They'd done nothing like that before. So I do wonder if it was just like they had enough clout, enough just like fuck you money at that point to be like, we're gonna do this because we can.
Was this who put this one out?
What
the
record
label?
company?
Yeah, what label?
That's a good question. I don't know off the top of my head.
Find out.
Grand Royal and Capitol.
I was going to say Capital. Damn. Should have said it.
Is Grand Royal?
I thought that was their own.
That is theirs. Yeah.
Yeah,
So they
that's
released it
right.
in conjunction with Capitol.
Well, there you go. They had enough, clout to be like, fuck it, we'll do whatever we want.
Yeah.
Well, just that one song they were set. The first. Big
Oh
hit
yeah,
for them.
Fight for Your Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I wonder how they feel about that. Actually, I know how they feel about that.
Yeah.
It's like every arena, like sporting event.
Oh, my God.
and plays probably still. Plays
Oh my
it.
god, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That and Crazy Train.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a good. I don't know if you guys.
They didn't write that.
They didn't.
I don't think. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
There's a
All
good,
music that's played in stadiums.
there's a lot of controversy on who wrote Ozzy's songs, so maybe they did.
Oh, that's true.
There's a good documentary on them on Apple TV. Came out a few years ago. I think I may have even talked about it when we talked about Paul's Boutique, but I do recommend it. It's just kind of a whole retrospective on their career, and they talk a lot about MCA, and it's good.
I have to say they seem like interesting fellas.
Yeah.
They seem pretty smart. So I mean,
Yeah, they do.
I do like that about them.
They did a lot of growing in that
Yeah.
3 years
Oh, yeah.
between the
Yeah.
first album and Paul's. They kind of learned some lessons about the way they were living and how to improve themselves.
Yeah. Well, should we get into the tracks?
We better because there's 20.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to do a track by track.
No.
I mean, there's some stuff we can obviously skip on this.
Let's pick out some highlights, maybe.
Yeah,
Whoa,
exactly.
the tracks.
A lot of highlights.
Well, you should be the curator. You all you guys. I'm not going to direct you much here.
Oh, well, the opening track is really good.
Fucking Ted Nugent's on this album. I didn't
Well,
realize
yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah.
I'm sure that they are happy about that.
Well, I don't know if he was as
Biz
batshit
Markie-
crazy as he was now at 92.
Yeah, maybe not.
Well, he was always a worthless piece of shit. So
And Tom Morella's great buddies with him too. Still, so I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't get that at all.
That's
makes,
weird.
makes zero sense.
That's very odd.
Like, okay, maybe respect him as a guitar player, but the person himself is. I think he's not even that great of a guitar player, quite frankly.
I was going to say that too.
no.
Yeah.
All right, well, getting back to this album, the first song is good. It's
Funky Boss is good. Pass the Mic is good.
Oh yeah. Well, there's some
They're all-
stuff.
They're all
It's good.
pretty good. Yeah.
Not all of them.
Well, okay, but anything that's bad is very short.
Yeah.
Well, there's some stuff in Jimmy James I wanted to go over. So the opening thing. This is the first song on a new album. That's from a Cheap Trick live album, I believe. I don't have the original clip with me, but I do remember when the album came out. I learned that somehow.
Huh.
I had a friend, Paul Spitzenberger. Shout out to Paul.
Yeah, I knew Pole.
Yeah, he lived right across the street from you, actually.
Yeah.
Way back in the day. He was a huge Beastie Boys fan, and he and I would talk about them on the bus a lot, way to school and stuff. He may have been the one that told me about that. He's like, "Did you know that that's a Cheap Trick?" I got a lot of Beastie Boys.
I always thought it was them.
I
Me
did too.
Yeah, I just
No.
figured it was
I
some
never knew
live
that.
thing.
No, it's a Cheap Trick clip. So, but the main riff in the song is from a Jimi Hendrix song. So if I can play this, y'all. That's Jimi Hendrix.
Wow.
See?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, happy birthday and Foxy Lady.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
Yeah.
Play the.
I'll play the original.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I was just say play the Beastie Boys thing so you can hear how they did it,
Yeah.
just to compare. I know you already played it, but
Just put that on loop.
yeah,
Are they playing their own samples on this?
What? The what?
No, I was just being a smartass. Play their own instruments.
I see. I'm a bit slow. I am assuming the name of the song Jimmy James is because of the Jimi Hendrix riff.
I would imagine, yeah.
And I think Jimmy's middle name is, I think it's, I don't, let me see.
It's Marshall.
James Marshall Hendrix. Yeah, okay.
He was born Johnny Allen.
There's another clip. Let me see. There's another sample in this one. What is this? I don't remember. I think it's the two tracks together make up the main riff. Oh, yeah, there you go. So that little wow and the drum beat.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that I really love about the band is like how much you have to take all this stuff and figure out, okay, if I mix this with that becomes a beat. And it's just like how much you have
awesome.
to have a shitload of knowledge of all this old music or you're just like nonstop just listening to old music and
Yeah.
that could fit in somehow. That could be something. But yeah,
There are samples from 7 Jimi Hendrix songs in this song.
This song? Jeez.
Yeah. And the Cheap Tricks clip or sample or whatever you call it is from Surrender from Cheap Trick at Budokan.
Okay, there you go. I knew it was a Cheap Trick thing.
Very good.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's a great song. I'll play a little bit more of it and get into the
Yeah.
hook. Not that there's really a hook. It's just rapping the whole time.
Yeah.
This is the type of kind I like a formal dedication. Even at a shout, much inspiration. All I ever really want to do is get nice, get loose, and scoop a little slice of life. Sending out love to all corners of the land. I jump up on the stage and take the mic in my hand. I'm not playing the role, just being who I am. And if you try to test me, I couldn't give a damn.
So yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah. Good opener.
Funky Boss is fine, but I thought it was an interesting choice for a second song. But with this
Yeah.
album, I guess it doesn't really matter because shit's all over the place.
It's all over the place. Oh my God.
Yeah, we'll play a little bit of this.
Yeah. Paul's Boutique-ish.
Yeah, that's true.
Funky boss, funky boss, funky boss, funky boss, funky boss, funky boss, get off my back. Get it, funky boss.
I'll get it.
Boss, funky boss, funky boss, funky boss, funky boss, get off my back.
That's pretty much a whole song. There are some samples in this one. Let me see.
I can go.
Oh, that's that break where it's, you know what I'm talking about? I can, and then it goes back into the riff.
Cause anywhere couldn't be nowhere. So anywhere that you can go and that.
Sorry, I should be saying who this is. That's Big Youth.
Oh.
Solomon Agunde is the name of the song.
Sure.
That's at the end, that little thing I just played. There's another
It's
clip.
crazy.
What is this one?
Whoa.
Little things here and there. This one, what is this one?
Get it, baby.
Oh my God.
Get it, baby.
What is that?
That's that, get it.
No, I know, but what's the.
Oh, the artist, it's Ohio Players.
Huh.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
They're
Funky
famous
Worm.
for the Love Roller
Roller
Coaster.
coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yep. I mean, again, that's what I played is basically the entire song. So there's not really much
Yeah.
to talk about that one. But
Yeah.
I always thought Pass the Mic should have been second. instead
Yeah.
of Funky Paws.
Song's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that one is
I'll take your word for it.
that, and So What You Want, and Live at PJ's are probably my 3 favorite.
Yeah.
So,
Gratitude is not up there.
it's fine. I'm not the bass player lover that you are. So, play a little Pass the Mic. This song is
Oh, it's so
fantastic.
good. Yeah.
If you can feel what I'm feeling, then it's a musical masterpiece. Hear what I'm dealing with, and that's cool at least. What's running through my mind comes through in my walk. True feelings are shown from the way that I talk. And this is me, y'all. I MC, y'all. My name is MCA, and I still do what I please. And I would like to introduce. What's up? I pass the mic to D for a fistful of truth. The name is D, y'all. And I don't play, and I can rock the block party till your hair turns gray.
Very good.
Love that echoey snare. It's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It's almost heavy,
So-
you know? Like,
Yeah.
it makes the song kind
Yeah.
of heavy.
And I like how if you go to like the 4-minute mark, how it bounces from speaker to speaker, that crazy
Oh, yeah.
reverb snare. It's like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
so cool.
Oh, I love this part, yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Oh. I have to have something on the snare sound for you.
Oh,
on
okay.
this. So it says the boys did some studio sorcery to get the drum sound on this track. They wanted a Led Zeppelin drum sound, which is really hard to get without resurrecting John Bonham. But they had a big room in the studio, so they tried moving the drum kit to the middle to get more reverb, which helped, but it wasn't enough. So MCA came up with the idea of making a 10-foot long cardboard tube to encase the kick drum and putting microphones inside of it.
Oh my God.
When Ad Rock played the drums, it captured that huge sound they were after. That's funny. Ad Rock played the drums on that song. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
That's crazy.
Did they have
really
specific
cool.
instruments?
Well, Ad Rock is usually the guitar player, and then MCA is the bass player.
Back in the day, though, I do believe the person on drums is the guy who left the band. Like Mike D was supposed to be the vocalist of the punk band.
Right.
Yep. But let's face it, they got rid of their drummer and changed from a punk band to a rap band.
Yep. They did release, after this album, was Some Old Bullshit, which I never got into.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you like that album. I never got into it.
Yes. I happen to enjoy that one.
Yeah, I figured. I never got into it. I should go back and listen to it, though. It might be good. At the time, I was not into punk at all, so I didn't care. I should go back and give it another shot. There are some samples in this one, too. We'll play. This one is EPMD. So What You Saying is the name of the song, so you can probably figure out.
So what you saying?
I Explode on Sight, like Jimmy Walker. Yeah. Obviously, the I'm Dynamite is Jimmy J.J. Walker.
Yeah.
What is this one? This says James Newton Choir. Oh. So that's obviously how the track opens. Key is a little different, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That's really cool.
And then this Johnny Hammond, Big Sur Suite. Oh, that's the main. There's that lounge music again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the main bass line. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. We can skip Lighten Up. Oh, Gratitude. Sorry. Don't want to skip that one.
No.
No.
Opening bass lick. A distorted bass. It's a good one.
That part right there always reminded me of Pantera. Of Rise by Pantera. I'm not saying they ripped it off at all. I'm just saying that the...
Oh, I see. Da-da-da, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Da-da-da,
Interesting.
da-da-da, da-da. And I just always thought of that when I heard that part of the song. I was like, oh, it's Rise. Obviously not, but...
Yeah. I don't think I've ever heard anyone be like, oh yeah, Beastie Boys, just like Pantera.
Yeah, identical.
Well, there's an Anthrax connection with Beastie Boys, obviously, right?
Yeah.
They wanted Beastie Boys to sing "I'm the Man." I don't know if you guys knew that or not.
Yeah.
And they almost made it happen too, but they said scheduling conflicts prevented.
It worked out better anyway.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Oh, there is one moment in Lighten Up that I did want to play. It's very silly, but I wanted to point it out. This little thing. That always reminded me of if you ever get like a soda from McDonald's or something, you take the straw and go.
Oh, yeah.
That's the sound. Pretty sure that's how they got the sound.
I do recall getting this album and being like, that's awesome. And then being like, what's happening right now?
Oh, what? Yeah.
Going back and forth. We're like, what is this?
Yeah.
This is great. What's going on right now?
Yeah, and I think they continue that trend with their other albums too.
They did, yeah.
Like Ill Communication and Hello Nasty. Both of those albums have really good songs, but also have some really bad songs.
Yeah, we were like, gosh.
Skip.
Skip. Mixtape, put all the good stuff on it, and
Yep.
yeah.
Finger Looking Good. It's a good one.
Lick it.
Lick it. Remind me of World of Filth, like Guar.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like... Yeah. But,
It's finger licking good, y'all. Finger licking, I'm finger licking good, y'all. It's finger licking good, y'all. It's finger licking good, y'all. Mike D, what's up? Yo, yeah, what up? Come on, Mike, let's tear it up. Hear no evil, see no evil, talking no bullshit. So many damn people that's so damn full of it. Keep on money walking, no, we ain't having it. Just give us some wood and I'll build you a cabinet. I'm convinced that Vince is ripping me off. I think it's his girl that's tipping me off. Mike D's hot black and he's going onions. I gotta think about that, my man Paul Bunyan.
that opening thing is from the song Aquarius.
Oh.
Yeah. That song.
Uh-huh.
That's one of the worst songs ever
Did
written.
not.
Oh, my God.
Although the 40-year-old virgin did.
They made
Prove
that
it.
song much
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yes.
The end was so awesome.
True.
Yeah.
What is that? Lick it.
I don't know. I couldn't find that.
It's hilarious.
I look for it. And they may have just done that in the studio.
It just cracks me up every time.
I know.
So weird.
There's this, but I don't think this is it. It says Big Daddy Kane featuring Biz Markie. Oh, that's the
Yeah.
wrong song, isn't it? Yeah, sorry.
I know
that's the
they
wrong
use
song.
that, but
That's
okay.
the So What You Want. Never mind. I'm skipping ahead.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, the other weird thing about Finger Looking Good, there's a moment in the song where he says, "Give me a taste of the hi-hat," and then he plays the ride cymbal.
Really?
Yeah, listen.
Well, you gotta rhyme, you know.
Got every type of flavor and style that will suit you. The bass is real because it's gotta be like that. See us stay on the phone. Give me a taste of the hi-hat.
That's not a hi-hat.
Finger licking good, y'all.
There's a little hi-hat in there, but
I
yeah,
guess
it's mostly
so.
ride.
But
Yeah.
that's
They kind of forced, you know, that you gotta hit a hi-hat somewhere
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Stick to the ride cymbal because it sounds cooler, but you know. You just said hi-hat, so make sure you hit that somewhere.
So What You Want. That's again my favorite song on the album. Quite possibly
it's
my
so
favorite Beastie Boys song.
It's yeah.
Yeah. They played that video on MTV a few times.
Maybe a few times, yeah.
This has a couple samples. Let me see. South. Really? I didn't even listen to this one. The South Side Movement is the name of the band. I've been watching you is the name of the song.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's so quick.
Yeah.
I think they must have re-recorded the guitar part.
I was thinking, yeah, like how do they either...
Did they slow it down?
Maybe,
yeah,
but
it's slower, and it's how do they isolate that?
yeah, and it's they may have just had to give credit to that artist or something. 'Cause it's,
Yeah.
although no, I always thought it was like da 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 da, but it's more just that sound like what's his name talking about Queen. Dun 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 digga dun dun digga dun 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 digga dun dun.
Oh, Vanilla Ice.
See, it's not the same.
Oh, it's this. Ours goes.
Anyway,
Yeah, play that other one again, the original. The sample.
if you loop that, I guess, and put some echo, because that's what it sounds like they're doing.
Yeah.
Just looping it and putting a little.
It sounds like they slowed down the tape too, right?
Yeah, it's slowed down for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like half the riff and then it's slowed down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So why do you think to do that?
That's what I'm
It's gonna be
saying.
really
Like, that's another reason that I'm like impressed with this album is that, and the other album, like Paul's Boutique, did the same
Paul's
thing.
Boutique
You know?
was full of that, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you find these little things, and you're like, let's put that there,
God.
and loop it, and put a bunch of echo and slow it down. Yeah, it's perfect. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Who thinks of that stuff?
I know. On top of everything else that's going on.
I kind of forgot about Looking Down the Barrel of a Gun. That might be my favorite Beastie Boys song.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I think it's a toss up. They're both just
Yeah.
neck and neck.
Yep. The next song you just skip, right? You don't even talk about that one.
Yeah,
Biz versus
it's-
Image. It's
I mean,
that's
silly.
Biz is in it.
actually the next three songs. I was like,
Bismarcky.
yeah.
Yeah.
this is where it kind of takes a little turn for.
Yeah, we had those, this isn't going to be much to many people, but we had these Ford tapes, or these Ford
No,
demo tapes you'd get.
our brother Steve worked at Ford.
At a Ford dealership, and they had boxes of these demo tapes that they used to demonstrate the stereo systems, but they were only about probably 40 minutes long, both sides, in total. So you'd have to decide if an album was longer than 40 minutes, you had to decide which songs to omit from your recording of the CD. This one was pretty easy to decide which songs to cut. You're like, okay, that song is not going on the tape. That one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Time for Living. That's the first like glimpse of punk Beastie Boys that the mainstream had heard, right? Like oh shit, they're like punk, you know?
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. You're the punk guy, Keith. What do you think?
I guess so.
I mean,
that's the whole thing. Like this entire time frame with the Beastie Boys, I didn't even listen to punk in 1992.
okay.
I didn't start doing that until '93. So as much as I'm sure I heard this song, and that's another thing. Like the time I remember listening to this album the most was my freshman year of college. So '94 into '95.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This song's okay. It's,
Exactly. I mean, it's the one thing. Yes, there aren't. Not every single song on this album is top of the line, but it's. I don't regret hearing that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like I want my time back.
it's kind of
there's
a
some-
run-of-the-mill punk song.
There's some cool bass stuff, too.
I mean, I'm sorry, but MCA, he ain't, faking it.
No, he's good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
He is
he's
good.
no Jaco Pastorius, but the guy can play, and the guy can come up with some good fucking licks.
Yeah.
Something's Gotta Give is one of those ones. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't have to talk about that one. Blue Nun. Let's see. What is that one? I don't remember. Oh, that's
Yeah,
silly.
exactly. Like,
Oh, this
I don't
is-
have anything written for Blue Nun or Stand Together.
This makes me laugh,
New York townhouse.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah.
Candlelight
We
was
do
just
like this
right.
part.
The hi-fi was in the background, and the wine was delicious.
What's the secret, Peter?
Naturally, I'll say it's the wine.
It does go well with the chicken.
Delicious again, Peter.
Here's the crazy thing. It's actually from an album called How to Serve and Select. On Wine, How to Serve and Select. So it's all about
Really?
it's a whole
my
album
God.
just talking about what to serve with, and that's the entire album.
I used to put that little "It does go well with the chicken." I put that between songs randomly on mixtapes, just like
Yeah, oh yeah,
for no
definitely.
reason whatsoever. It would just pop up every now and then.
Yep.
It does go well with the chicken.
To help you learn more about wine.
Our evening began in Peter Sechel's comfortable study in his New York townhouse.
This is the album. This isn't
Candlelight
Beastie
was
Boys. This
just
is
right. The hi-fi was in the background, and the wine was delicious.
With the brie cheese.
Sounds like a horror movie.
And then
I'm trying to understand who went out and bought that album. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like, which of the Beastie Boys was like, I got something perfect for our next album. Listen to this.
It's like an ASMR YouTube video back in the
On our
day.
tray
like
here,
a
we
original
also have
version
some
of an
cold
ASMR
sliced
video.
chicken. Please try this wine with it.
It looks good.
It does go well with the chicken.
Delicious again, Peter.
Delicious again, Peter.
I mean that's the one thing when it comes to rap bands,
creepy as
finding
hell.
like that absurdity shit to sample. It's like it
Just so random and weird. It's
but it's cool
It's
because
cool.
it's
And then it goes right
Oh my
into
Can we pop back to Time for Living?
yeah.
Because I went down a rabbit hole here. That's a cover. It's a cover song.
what?
What?
Yeah, it's Sly and the Family Stone.
Really?
that's a Sly and the Family Stones.
I had no idea. I gotta YouTube this now.
We have to get to some of the lyrics here.
It's definitely definitely a remake, not a.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think Sly was doing the.
no.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Now I have to find this.
Yeah, you gotta find it.
Getting there. Yeah, it sounds just like it.
Oh yeah, this is the same song. Yeah.
Yeah.
The lyrics are the same. He's got a writing credit.
Time for living, time for giving, no time for making up a monster to share. Time for living, time for giving, no time for breaking out and lying tell. Ain't nobody got to shred it for me. Ooh, ain't nobody.
Is that the lyrics?
Mm-hmm. Just Google the lyrics for both songs. Put them next to each other.
Wow.
This makes me like the song even more.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, it's
But
kind
you
of
mention it. Yeah.
Who knew?
Took 30 years, but hey.
Yeah,
Better late than never.
Well, who hears that and goes, "Oh yeah, that's Sly and the Family Stone." So
Oh, yeah,
I was looking at
that old slide tune. Yeah.
I was looking at the songwriters for the album, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Sylvester Stewart and Frontline,
AKA Sly.
the Sly.
The Sly. That's crazy.
There you go.
Yeah.
I
Stand
knew
Together.
it. You heard it here first.
You knew before we did.
Yeah.
That features this clip.
Sure does.
Yeah. Directly.
Definitely, yeah. They didn't do anything to this one. They just hit the play button.
Yeah. What is that?
Sorry. It is the name of the artist is Backdoor. You said Backdoor. Slivadiv is the name of the album.
Okay.
1973, before I was even born.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So, yeah, this song's good.
Yeah. They made the cut on the Ford tape.
Yes.
Do you have one of those behind you?
Oh, man.
What?
A Ford tape. Do you have
Either
one
of you?
I have several of them. I don't have one.
I don't have one.
I don't know if you. I don't know if
right now. Yeah.
I might.
I don't know if the explanation was proper. Like,
I can try again.
It's a cassette tape. Yeah, not like a VHS or something.
yeah,
No,
right.
it was a cassette.
And it came with some bullshit music on it already.
Yeah, and it had like smooth jazz or like just
Yeah, and you had
Give me a
to
second. I'll see if I can find them.
I have
You
one.
had
You
to
can-
I might have one.
Record
redo
over it.
Yeah, but you had to. You had to do the little trick that everyone knew about.
You put a piece of tape over the little
Yes.
Tab.
protection,
yes,
the tab.
yeah.
Yeah, and then
Very
now you had a blank-
secure.
yeah, now you had a blank tape, but it was
You had
relatively
free
short.
blank tapes because you had
Yeah,
to
I
go
don't-
buy those things.
Right. It was
To get it
My
into your
brother would-
car. You had to record the record or later the CD onto a tape.
yeah. Because the sales guys were like, we're not going to use these dumb tapes with this awful music to sell a car. So my brother was just bringing boxes of these things home. He's like, they don't want these. Here's a box of tapes.
Yeah.
I was like, sweet, they're short.
Do it as
Oh, like-
yeah, no kidding.
yeah.
And they literally said Ford Ford Motor
yeah.
Company, not an egomaniac.
No.
Those are the Ford tapes.
No.
I just want to clarify.
They
what
wound
the
up as Ford
were.
tapes. They were Ford tapes to begin with.
They happen
They
to have
wound
the
up-
same
Yeah.
name.
That's not a Ford tape.
No, that's a different kind of Ford tape.
Yeah, that is technically a Ford tape, but
Kinda. 2/3.
Alice in Chains. This is how I store the rest of my cassettes that I actually still have.
Mine are in a box. somewhere.
I don't know. We might be shit out of luck here.
This may be our tangenty of tangents that we've never had.
Yeah, I know. It's,
I have this. You see that?
Oh, nice, Keith.
Oh,
Look,
yeah, look at that.
oh, jeez. Wow.
Keith should sign it for you, and it'll be worth
Oh, God.
the same.
Yes.
$0.
I got a ton of tapes. They're, I think they're over there.
How'd you guys spring for the color album cover?
Yeah, that's
You guys must have been rich.
they had a lot more gigs than we did.
You remember what name? You guys remember Stu? What's his last name? Dempster. He was one. He was one
Rings
of
a
the
bell.
Denny's guys.
Yeah, I don't have
He
one.
and his
his-
sister hung out at Denny's a lot, but
Did he have a fake name?
no. I mean, he was the only.
Oh, there you go.
here
You
we
found
go.
one.
Oh, nice.
There it is.
He did.
Ford-
He did that album cover for us.
Audio systems.
You
I
have to see
forgot they
this.
were gold and black. I remember them being black, but
There was a red variant also.
never.
Look,
I don't remember red.
See where my
Yeah,
tapes
there's a-
live? In that
Yeah, there's
little
a red one.
box down there. Look who's in it now.
Oh, Merciful Fate. Oh, nice. Oh my God.
She's like, oh, a spot for me. Okay,
So, Beastie Boys.
that was quite the tangent.
Yeah, I know. And geez, we even got some slave shit in there, man.
Yeah.
This is a punishment practice tape. By the
Oh,
way.
nice.
So not me.
Punishment. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow, who's
it's-
punishment?
That was me and
Eric
Joseph's
Josephson.
band.
Yeah.
Oh,
1992 or 3.
80.
No,
90.
92.
Yeah.
Did I say-
I think you said 1982. I'm like,
Yeah, that,
I don't
that
think
was.
so.
It might have been 91.
I think it was
Well,
91.
yeah, I think it was 91 because it was right after Enter Sandman came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nirvana was blown up.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Stand Together.
Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
So we're about halfway through the tracks, I think.
Yeah, well,
a little more.
I love this part right here. So awesome. This is another one that sounds like it could have been on Paul's Boutique, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
Pow. Anything to say on that one? There's some cool bass in this song. In that song.
Play it.
I don't know. It's like, yeah. Go ahead and play something.
This is another one of those with the keyboard guy.
Oh yeah.
Keyboard guy.
Money Mark.
Marky. Oh yeah, Money Mark. No, Marky Mark.
Not Marky Mark. The different Mark.
Man, that is such a great bass player.
Yeah. Some really good musicianship on this song, I think. I mean, not that guitar is anything spectacular, but that's a really cool bass line.
Yeah.
Good drums.
Yeah. Very good.
Here's the title of the song. Pow!
I just think about the Rob Riggle character.
What, from
Step
Hangover?
Brothers.
Oh, Step Brothers, okay.
Pow pow. You saying pow? Pow.
I gotta see that movie again. It's been a long
It's
time.
been a while. Yeah.
The Maestro is another
I would
highlight
say-
for me.
Sorry, I mean, that's the whole thing. Like that track is where this album starts getting really good again. You know, Pow, Maestro, Groove Home, Live at PJ's.
Yeah.
I think In Threes is freaking incredible. And Namaste ends, I think, on a really cool note. So.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Mark on the Bus, though. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck that's.
That's. Oh, there's one. Well, we'll get to it. I don't want to skip ahead. We'll play a little bit of Maestro. This thing.
Oh yeah.
My ass away. I'm interested in you anyhow. I'm just interested in the B-boys. So fuck
My man.
you, man.
Who is it? Who is the man coming down your block? King with the funky compound. I'm doing just what I like to. Today is my day, yeah, and I'ma get nice too. You gotta keep moving and you can't say nothing. I'ma keep helping and pumping and stirring. One thing you ought to know. The Maestro.
You hear that really high pitched thing right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Bad Brains.
Oh really?
Ah.
Ha.
Yeah. It's from Super Touch Shift. I don't know what album that is.
Don't know.
82. Bad Brains.
Ask your friend.
Yeah. Keith.
I
You're the
don't
Bad
know.
Brains expert, right?
Yeah. Well.
Anyway.
But MCA actually filled in, I think, on bass for the. I don't know why Daryl Jennifer was not playing, but yeah, I could swear he filled in on bass for them playing some show at CBGB's at some point. I remember seeing him wearing like this gray suit.
Cool.
I have no idea what year or whatever.
Just say a year.
1986.
1963. But yeah, well, my wife is a huge Beastie Boys fan, and she loves this tune because of some reference to Columbo in it.
Oh yeah.
Why didn't you ask her to be on the show?
I did say, I asked her, like, hey, do you have anything you want to say that, and she was like,
She said, fuck you, Lars.
This is it. There it is. Somebody say Columbo. Just for your wife. She a big Peter Falk
Naked
fan?
Night, or what is it?
not really. I don't know. That's the whole thing. It's like Columbo. I don't know. I was
Just one more thing.
with my grandfather. I always used to watch Matlock and Murder She Wrote. So.
Nice.
Yeah, those are grandparent shows.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, that's true.
You get the Matlock.
What was the one where he was a medical doctor, or he was like a coroner? It was Dick Van Patten, I think.
Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke, that's right.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Quincy, MD.
I think it was Quincy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Man. Impressive.
So
Yeah.
he keeps getting older.
Hill Street Blues.
Yeah, she
Well, yeah.
I mean, that was a little before,
Yeah. All right, we're going off on another tangent. We should go.
Yeah.
That was a little too real. Man.
Yeah. Groove Holmes, that's, a little interlude thing. I don't know. There's nothing really I need to talk about with that song. Nothing
I
special.
don't think so. No.
Live at
Live
PJ's,
at
though.
PJ's.
Oof, this song's so good.
That's really good.
Right now, it's showtime at PJ's. How about a great big round of applause?
Take a shot. Thanks for coming down tonight. It's nice to see all you guys back here, all you gals. All right.
I'm actually going to fast forward to the second verse because I like that.
There's a version of that from Letterman that's better.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they played that on
A little
Letterman.
more pissed
what?
off. From David Letterman. David Letterman. And they were, oh my God, they're so wasted on that. Oh, their eyes are like red
Shocking.
and glazed over. They're just like, damn you guys. Still really good though.
One of the things I love about this song, though, is that it kind of combines almost everything that's featured on this album. Like it's got the funky music that they're playing.
Yeah,
It's not really punk, but obviously it's not punk, but it's music they're actually playing, but it's also got rap and like some cool, keyboard stuff in it too. So it's a good, like if I was to point to one song on the album that kind of represents the entire album, it would probably be this song. It's got a
is it
little
rap
everything.
rock, Keith?
Well, I mean, it's rap, but it's
it's
Mike
rock.
Brennan. Mike Brennan, my friend Mike, he was the one who was always like talking this tune up, like, and I just remembered that he was always, man, live at PJ's.
Yeah. Well, he's a smart man. Oh, the one thing I was going to say about Mark on the Bus, it features a sample from the band Venom.
Really?
What?
Yes. It's stupid. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, it's this, that. It's 57 seconds in. It's just, I think it's the very last like little bit.
All right, get off the bus.
You're wild, man. Wild.
Okay.
Really? That's Venom?
Yep.
Wow.
I'll play the clip.
You're wild, man. Wild.
It's the same damn thing.
So,
Sounds like Venom.
so we're gonna do a track for you now.
You heard some rumors out here that Venom have packed in, yes? Venom is supposed to have finished.
This is 1986.
Well, we're recording a fucking new album now!
Oh, nice. That'll be good for YouTube.
I don't think it was. Let's not focus on
that. Professor Booty.
Yeah.
You don't like
funny.
this song?
I mean, it's it's jokey, and it's like, I mean,
It's most famous for the intro, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, let's see. It's from a 1971 song, Loose Booty, by the band. Who is this?
Venom.
You know the Venom
Loose
song.
Booty by
Loose
Venom.
Booty.
I wouldn't put it past them to have a song called Loose Booty.
Actually,
Willie Henderson and the Soul Explosions.
Professor, what's another word for pirate treasure?
Well, I think it's booty. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yo, I don't hang out with those guys. Man, I ain't got nothing to do with those dudes. Man, and I saw your female with them, too. What's up with her? I've been hearing that she's been giving that stuff out to all them graffiti guys. Yo, shut the fuck up, Chico, man. We'll paint 3 of those mules for some of that ass.
Professor, what's another word for pirate treasure?
Well, I think it's booty. 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 That's what it is.
Yes, I got more bounce in the fucking bump, and then you wanna know why? Because I'm motherfucking trucking. I'm in the pocket just like Brady T. Got surprise of me, so you don't have to wait. Cause I'm the master blaster, picking up the Shasta. My voice sounds sweet cause it has to.
Master Blaster. Like the guy
Master
from...
Blaster.
Master Blaster.
Master Blaster.
Wasn't that a video game?
Well, there's also Bartertown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
Bartertown.
rolls Bartertown?
Master Blaster.
Master Blaster. It's
fuck was that?
Thunderdome. Mad Max.
Mad Max.
I don't know if I ever saw that.
2 men enter, 1 man leave.
How did you not see Tina Turner
Yeah.
in her dramatic?
It's just like
Walker.
you see something, but you,
That's right.
you don't. That's what I did. I mean, I like the first 2 movies. That one seemed a little bit
It was weird.
too much.
It was weird.
It was
yeah.
weird, but it was good.
Well, the first one's pretty weird too.
Yeah, the first one's very weird.
The first one is okay.
There's like there's almost no dialogue in that movie.
It's an odd movie.
Yes. They did a double feature at Alamo, and I went to. It was the first and second one I went to a couple of years ago, a few years ago. And
Second
I hadn't
one
seen that
was
first one.
Bonkers.
The second one was the best one by far. Well, actually, Fury Road was pretty fun.
Fury Road was awesome.
Fury Road was
Yeah, Fury Road
That
was
was
awesome.
definitely normally when they pull like one of these old school things, they totally screw it up and ruin
No,
it.
they
But
didn't.
that one did a darn good job.
Fury
Yeah,
Road
that
was
was
awesome.
great.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyway.
Frank Miller had his hands all over it, so
Yes. Well, he
Helped a
directed
lot.
it too, right?
Is he good?
he's the
Well, he
he's
did
the
the
guy.
original. Yeah, he did the original.
Oh,
He's the guy.
So- This
Good.
Jimmy Smith is the name of the artist.
Jimmy Smith.
Not that Jimmy Smith. Jacksonville Jaguars wide receiver Jimmy Smith wrote this song in 1974.
That's weird.
I'm gonna love you just a little bit more, babe, is the name of this song.
It's
Oh,
horrible.
yes.
Yeah. Well, that's that drum beat is the drum beat from the song. That's the only reason I wanted to play it. But Ad Rock said about this song, there's nothing outrageously remarkable about this song. He said, we just looped a beat and wrote lyrics. We switched back and forth with our rhymes so often that we wanted to each take a verse for a change. Oh. It's dumb and funny and the music is funky. What else do you want? Yeah.
That's most Beastie Boys songs
Yeah, I know.
in a nutshell.
It is kind of, the last 2 songs, it's kind of interesting. They end with like these 2. I mean, I like In Threes. It's a cool instrumental. And then I guess Namaste is kind of appropriate for this album as a closer. But
I like it. It's kind of a mellow, thing to close the album out. I think.
Mhm.
But In Threes, man, I freaking love this tune.
Okay, play a little
The
bit.
bass line on that is just freaking.
Why is it in threes when it's
I think he's
4/4?
playing arpeggios on the bass.
Oh, well, I guess because of 1, 2, 3, but it's 4/4, right? The time signature.
Yeah.
He's doing a triplet. Back. He's 2 triplets about it. Is it just an root 5th octave? Is that all that he's playing?
Sounds like it. Yeah. No, it's a good song.
Now I want to break it down some more. Understand why it's threes.
Yeah, I don't know why it's called in threes. I couldn't find anything online about it either. No, that's right. Play a little bit of the last song. Again, a certain demographic would really dig this song.
Yeah. It didn't make the Ford tape, put it that way.
No.
Oh.
Nah.
Probably ended with Professor Booty.
Yeah. I mean, 30 years on, it's different. Yeah. I mean, back then I was like, nope, forget it, turn it off.
Yeah,
Now
it's
it's like-
boring.
Yeah.
I want to hear songs about booty.
As I feel this reality gently fade away.
That's why we liked Nookie so much by Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Any song that has booty or Nookie in it, and we love it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's grade this thing. Let's do it.
Do it.
This is a tough one for me, only because it's, like I said, there's some of my favorite Beastie Boys songs on this album, but then there's some that are just like, eh. So I guess as a whole, I would give the album a B.
That's what I said too, for the same reason.
Yeah.
Has peaks and valleys.
I don't know. I think the peaks of this one carry it, high enough for it to be an A.
Oh, wow. Joe.
I have no idea how to grade this thing. It's hard
Rap
enough
isn't
if-
music unless it's done by white people in metal bands.
I don't know. Have a C plus.
Have a C plus. Here, have a C
I
plus.
mean, it's good for what it's probably supposed to be.
Just not a Beastie Boys fan.
No, not really. But not a not fan either.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. All right. Cool stuff we're doing. You guys got anything? I mean, obviously.
I thought you were going to tell us what's coming up. I was like,
Cool stuff
what
we're doing.
What do we got? You got a field trip planned?
We did that yesterday.
Oh.
There's a couple shows I'm watching that are pretty good. I can mention those. I'm the TV guy. Every time I talk about cool stuff we're doing, it's like I'm watching TV. That's what I fucking do. Apparently.
It's TV's pretty good these days.
Yeah,
it's a lot to watch.
Well, House of the Dragon just finished. Is that what you just said?
That was good.
I haven't.
Is it good? I haven't bothered.
That last episode. That last episode was.
It was so slow that I fell off after like 3 episodes. Like I'll get back to it eventually, but it's just too slow for me right now. So I'll get back to it.
Speeds
though.
up a lot.
It gets going.
I mean, maybe not
It's
the
not.
action, but they skip some years.
Yeah, I
Yeah, they
did
do like a big time jump.
That's the problem with social media. Like I see these posts about shows like that. I'm like, that dude was a lot younger. What happened?
Yeah, that dude was a different actor.
I should, I should probably watch the show and.
That's the biggest issue. Like, come on.
It's worth watching. It's
okay. Yeah, no, I will finish it eventually.
that the last episode has a scene where you go, "What the fuck?" Actually, several episodes have that. I can't say anything, Joe, because it's a huge spoiler, so I can't.
Yeah,
no, I got you.
I wonder what part you're talking about.
Towards the very end.
Okay.
You know, the big, like.
Ah, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Where you're like, oh, one of those. Yeah.
There's a show on. I think it's on. Is it on Amazon or Hulu? I think it's a Hulu original called Dope Sick. Have you heard of this show?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've watched it.
I've heard
Okay.
of it.
I haven't. We just heard about it recently, so we started watching it. It stars Michael Keaton. It's about OxyContin, just the whole OxyContin,
that's
how that blew up, and the Purdue pharmaceutical people and all that stuff, and like just it's good. I'm only 3 episodes in, but so far I'm really digging it. It's very good, really well done.
Yeah, and I mean, great cast, and I think
Yeah.
everybody, you know, from you know, Michael Keaton down, like they all do a really good job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's been really good. There's another show on Hulu. I'm like, I don't know why I'm stuck on Hulu, but there's a show called Reboot, which it's almost sitcom-y, but it's actually very funny. It stars Keegan-Michael Key from Key and Peele. Johnny Knoxville's in it, but he does a really good job. And it's about a show that was on in like the late or early 90s or something. And you know how all these shows are getting reboots, so it's kind of meta in the fact that like it's about Hulu rebooting a show from the 90s. But there's all these different, you know, it's good. It's just a good comedy show. Like I haven't come across a good like half-hour comedy. It's all, you know, it's Hulu, so they can do whatever they want. So there's cursing and stuff.
That's
so
cool.
it's, you know, it's good though.
Cool.
The other show that I'm having a hard time with, and I don't know, you guys probably aren't watching it, She-Hulk.
I haven't started. I heard it was bad.
I'm not interested.
Yeah. I'm really trying to get into it, but I'm having a hard time. Like it's not.
Yeah, I heard it's bad.
Why don't you save that energy for the House of the Dragon?
Yeah, we'll get back to it. Well, you know, we're gonna finish up a couple of these shows, and then we'll start back up on House of the Dragon, I'm sure. But
Don't forget Interview with a Vampire.
oh yeah, how did I fucking forget?
That's all time.
Yeah.
God damn, that show is good. God damn it,
It's
Morgan.
really good.
That's
really
almost
good.
from the year we're talking about.
Damn, that boy can sing.
Oh man,
very
yeah,
good.
that show's really. Thank you for reminding me. I don't know how I forgot that, but yeah, it's been really good so far. There's people online, like of course everyone's gonna bitch about some things, but I don't know. I think it's more true to the book. They take some liberties, of course, but
Yeah, of course.
it's really well done. They're doing a really good job.
You should let us know where this is.
This is on AMC, so it's an
AMC,
actual
yeah.
cable show. So you'd have to either have AMC Plus or have cable to watch it, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good though.
It'll stream somewhere eventually.
And the final season of Walking Dead just started. I know nobody else.
Oh my
on
God, that's still on.
It's the final. Like they split the last season into 3 parts, and they're on the third part now. So there's like
That's
six
obnoxious as
six
fuck.
episodes left, something like that. But what's so silly is like they've already announced this is the last episode. Like, you know, there's all this big hoopla about this is the final episode, blah, blah, blah. But they've already announced there's like 2 more shows next year,
Yeah,
and then there's going to be
spin-offs.
yeah, there's already like 3 spin-offs, and it takes away all of the tension from like is this actor or this character gonna die? Because you already know there's a sequel.
They're in the spin-off.
Like, yeah, like you've wait to make that announcement because now I have no like. It's almost like the whole, you know, like I don't know. Some of the Star Wars movies are like, well, I know that guy's not going to die because he's in the original trilogy, you know. So I don't know. It's kind of silly to me. Anyway, that's all I got.
Oh yeah, and Andor, of course.
Yes,
and Andor's still good.
Yeah, very
I
good.
still haven't even started Mandalorian. So.
I have a feeling you're not going to watch that show anytime soon. You've been saying that for like 3 years now. I haven't started Mandalorian.
Well, was that 2 seasons?
So far, yeah. 3rd season's coming out next year.
Forgot about that.
You should catch up because season 2 was better than season 1.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Oh,
I've seen
okay.
I've seen them all. I just couldn't.
Okay, good.
When did the last season come out? It was a long time ago, wasn't it?
2020.
Jesus.
It was December 2020, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because first season was 2019.
Yeah, I think COVID hit them. pretty
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
But there were other shows they were making too, so.
Yeah.
I'm right now watching a show called Making a Murderer. It's about a murder that happened in the I guess like 2004 or 5 or something.
That's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, but this guy got pretty much imprisoned for a rape that he didn't do and served 18 years. And they found out he didn't do it. And it's like, oh, so he was going to, sue the county and, he still wasn't, the best guy to begin with, but one way or another, this woman got murdered, and it really looks like the police force just were like, okay, let's try and do something to make sure that guy did it.
What show is this?
Called Making a Murderer.
Isn't this the thing that blew up like 4 years ago?
Something probably, yeah.
And yeah, you're bowling there, Keith.
Hey, it was something,
there was a
4 years
lot
from
of
now,
controversy about this. Yeah, you need to, when you're done, you need to research further.
Okay.
Trust me. Did you guys watch it?
No. I have not seen it, no.
Oh, it was fucked up.
It is. It is really.
But, well, you think it's fucked up, and
I'm on the last episode, so.
Well, you're gonna.
I should research, do more research.
Yeah, there's a lot more that goes into it that those documentarians did not want you to see. That should have been in there.
Interesting.
It's almost the making of a bullshit documentary.
Oh shit!
You're gonna find out. Wow. And I knew that when I was watching it too. Somebody had told me that basic same premise about it, and I was like, "No, it's right there. They're showing us everything." And then you read some other shit, and you're like, "Oh, yeah, probably."
So it's really not that this guy is being framed by the cops. It's pretty
well. I can't say it's not that, but you're not gonna feel as strongly on this guy's side. I think after you. Yeah. When did that come out? 2000. What? Oops.
I remember seeing ads for it, and it still pops up on Netflix for me every now and then.
It's the whole reason I'm dubious of any documentary that Netflix does anymore.
Huh. Oh, really?
Yeah, like that Woodstock one we were talking about. Like the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, what are they not showing? Because there's like, they were like the promoters were obviously the heels in that whole thing. And I'm like, well, is it really? Like they just, I don't know. Yeah. Learn more when you're done, or start now if you want. If you're on the last episode.
I mean, I'll finish that off probably tomorrow night.
Now, like something with the Tiger King. Is that what it's called?
Tiger King. Oh yeah,
Tiger King.
Tiger
King.
King.
That was obviously a bunch of insane people. There was really there was no, everyone was a bad guy in that, so I wasn't concerned about that. The whole thing was ridiculous. But
did you say you didn't watch that, Tim? Or
we started to watch it, and we turned it off. Just couldn't take it.
You're not. Your lives are not going to be worse for that.
It was depressing, and like the whole animal thing is upsetting, and it was like, can't do this.
That's like that. This is totally different, but almost the same. That's just Succession, Joe. I haven't gone back to it because I had such a hard time rooting for anybody on the show.
You can't.
They're horrible.
I love the show. Exactly, but you're cheering against them all.
I know.
How does a show do that where you're actually physically cheering against the entire?
That's the thing. Like, I need to have, a protagonist.
A protagonist. Yeah.
There's nobody to root for.
That's what amazed me about that show. Is like there's no redeemable person on this show.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
And you just want them all to constantly
fail.
Like,
you want to watch the entire thing collapse, and I hope that they do that. I think.
Yeah. It's like
that's what everyone's waiting for. That's like the moment that people want.
Yeah, it's morbid curiosity. Like, who's gonna get the most fucked over here?
God.
Yeah, it's weird about that show. And
that's another one I'll go back to. But
I'm assuming there's another season, right, coming out.
It should be coming out sometime in the near future.
I was disappointed when I binged and watched them all. I thought there was another season coming up at the end of it.
Oh,
was it 3 seasons? I think. Whatever, 3 or 4, and I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah,
that was ready to go.
I mean, the guy's birthday party, that episode. You guys don't remember that one?
Dad?
No, the oldest of the kids.
Oh yeah. The one in. Well, I need to go back and watch it again.
That episode is just so fucking hilarious. Just how much he's trying to. I like that show.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I do too.
Tim or Joe, do you guys have anything?
I don't want to discuss the vasectomy thing too much anymore. We've done it to death. But if anybody's thinking about getting one, you can do it. You'll survive.
Yeah, you're alive. That's good.
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad.
I didn't think I couldn't do it.
I'm just saying, if you're worried about it being horrible, if you're like, there's no way I could, deal with that or do it, you can do it. It's not so bad.
You can.
Just make sure you follow the directions. They give you instructions on what to do afterwards. The guy's like, if you don't do what I tell you, it will rain hell on you. That's what he told me.
Oh my God.
Word for word, that's what he said. It will rain hell on you. So do what I tell you. Do not deviate from this. Just sit down for the entire weekend, ice your balls.
Did he say that?
It's like getting a fucking gremlin, isn't it?
Ice your testicles.
What?
Do not get your testicles wet. Do not feed it after midnight.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, yeah.
Do not stare at Happy Fun Ball.
Yeah, do not stare at Happy Fun Ball. But I mean, it was...
Happy Fun Ball is not what you...
Do not taunt Happy Fun Ball.
No.
Get the opposite of Happy Fun Balls.
It was cool that they said I could play Metallica while they did the procedure. That was pretty cool. But
now you associate that with your balls getting cut off.
No, I don't. I mean, Ride the Lightning, I've heard 10,000 times.
Well, now you do.
No.
If it's safe enough, you might.
No. What else was I going to say about it? Oh, if you are going to get it done, make sure your insurance covers it. Mine did, but I got the EOB, the Exhibition of Benefits, and it said, okay, we covered this, and it cost $8,000.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
$8,000.
I think you was making that up. I
didn't
tell you anything. It was $1 million. You're welcome.
I mean,
stop complaining about us.
That's true. It was like you owe the provider nothing, but it was like, they were charged. It was like
when your job tells you how much the company pays. Like,
yeah.
Fuck you. You had to give me something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for taking that from what would have been my paycheck and applying it to some fucking healthcare plan. Fucking assholes.
Pretty much. I mean, the whole thing took 45 minutes because it was the entirety of Ride the Lightning. So
I could do an entire podcast.
Did they time it to finish at the end of?
It was weird because Call of Cthulhu was ending, and they're like, "All right, we're done." And I was like, "That was fucking good timing."
Yeah. Like, how long is this album? We have 45 minutes, people.
That's right.
where the doctor's cheering along to Creeping Death while they're like cutting up your balls. Die!
Pam was in there. And, actually, some of those lyrics are like, man, this is like the lyrics from the song "Ride the Lightning."
I think if somebody was snipping around my balls and my old junk, I would want them to choose the music. Whatever makes you happy.
That's actually what I said. I said that exact thing. I said, shouldn't you choose it? And they're like, no, you pick it. And I was like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. And I was like, well, I could.
Good thing you didn't pick Danzig 4 with that fucking weird song at the end. Comes out of nowhere.
Play November Coming Fire by Sam Haines.
God.
Twice in a row because it's only 20 minutes long.
I know you didn't want to dwell on the subject, but we're not going to let you off that easy.
That's fine. I mean, when I was like 14, I had a tooth pulled, and I listened to Ride the Lightning when I did that. So it's kind of a throwback to having a tooth yanked out. I don't know why. Just that album. Probably because the lyrics are like, about dying and like.
Oh, it's a metal album?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
in the
there's
80s? Yeah.
there's a specific kind of topic on that album that's like very, my fingers grip with fear. What am I doing here?
They all are about dying.
You should have saved this talk for the next episode.
Except for Escape.
Yeah, maybe so. You can always merge it with. The next.
I was just gonna say because the next episode is full of songs about dicks. So,
That's true.
Dick.
There's a lot of dicks on the next 2.
That's a lot of dicks.
That's what I'm saying.
We're gonna have a month for vasectomies now.
Yeah, I know.
Boob cancer month.
That we
I
should.
feel like everyone's aware of it by now. Can we swap it out for something else?
Or change the name of it to awareness and call it just like, I don't know, celebratory. No, you don't want to celebrate it. That's bad.
This is our excuse to wear pink shit month. I don't know. Awareness.
I don't know what you would say. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of awareness now, so maybe it's like
they should switch. There needs to be a new topic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Well,
atrocities in Iran, maybe against women.
Yeah.
Month.
Yeah.
Or
was that America? Wait a minute. What?
Well, it all ties together.
Yeah.
It's all the patriarchy. Fucking
Yeah.
cocksuckers. Dick.
There you go.
Dicks.
Dick. A whole lot of dick. All right. For Keith and Joe and Tim, this is Eric saying.
Thank you. Good fucking night.
Sorry for the cursing. I tend to curse. I say stupid things.
Energy, aggression, power. To sum it up, it's a vulgar display of power.
Sometimes I think you drink just a little too much blood.
I'm sorry, I'm going to be a Bloodaholics Anonymous. Cut now. Cutting it up big time.
They are miserable slaves of Satan!
Some country code, miss.